This episode of Falmouth in Focus is brought to you by the following corporate underwriter.
John's Liquors, 729 Main Street, Falmouth, 508-548-2287.
Coming up on Falmouth in Focus, decisions that shape the community as residents gather for Springtown meeting and weigh in on key issues.
Then, a different kind of experience at Highfield Hall, where art, light, and nature come together in a unique installation.
And we'll introduce you to a local artist sharing his work and creative process right here at FCTV.
All that and much more right now on Falmouth in Focus.
Hello and welcome to Falmouth in Focus. I'm Michael Kasparian.
And I'm Eileen Preston. We begin with highlights from Falmouth's annual Springtown meeting, where residents gathered to vote on several articles, including measures related to rental properties.
This is to vote to accept the provisions of Section 5.0 of Chapter 59 of the Massachusetts General Laws, known as the Affordable Housing Property Tax Exemption.
So the general law allows the select board some discretion in terms of the income limits. So this local option actually is designed to help the missing middle, if you will. So specifically with respect to area median income, the select board could set the eligibility as high as 200% of the area median income, or it could be set, at a significantly lower number.
This is to me a vote on a philosophy that has some tough financial implications. So it is a form of rent control, because the Board of Selectmen are going to come. First of all, we don't know what the reimbursement is, and the second thing is that the rent has to fall within certain guidelines. Well, someone who's rented a house in the sewer district, by the time you get done paying your real estate tax, and then for the 30 years they have to pay for the sewer, to connect to the sewer, I don't know how many landlords, because you'd be giving up more than you're going to gain. If you're only taking X amount of dollars in rent and your expenses are more than what you're taking in, why would you want to do this?
I think it's just something that we want to have in our toolbox going forward. As was said before, if an average house, the tax exemption or the tax amount is $5,000, and that's a $5,000 exemption, that's a lot less expensive to the town than what we're doing with affordable housing, out of the Affordable Housing Fund. Plus, it requires us to clear cut if it's new building, as opposed to utilizing existing buildings.
The question will come on the main motion of Article 15 as printed. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. It's opinion of the chairs that the ayes have it by majority.
And I'd like to request a moment to thank Michael Palmer for all of his service to town meeting and to our elections.
Well, we were going to do this at the end, but we can do that now. Michael? Over the years that I've been moderator, that I've served with 3 clerks. The longest serving of those clerks has been Mike. And the ability for him to mentor me early on and to always be there, whether it's at the briefings to prepare for these meetings or the follow-up with the issues that happen after town meeting. We have had one of the best town clerks in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And Mike, for me, the best town clerk. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, everybody. It's been an honor to sit here for the past 23 years next to David. I had perfect attendance. I wanted to let everyone know.
He also has a splinter from my gavel.
Yeah, I got some wood in the side of my face here, but it has been an absolute honor to sit here, and it's actually been an honor and pleasure to meet many, many, many of you in the audience here and to work with you over the years. So thank you for that. I appreciate that.
You're Michael.
All right, after all that policy and government, what do you say we take a little walk in nature? You up for that, Michael?
I would love to take a walk in nature, especially after this winter. And I'll tell you, it's wonderful to get out there and see the flowers coming up and the air's warming up a bit.
It's happening. So let's take a walk to Highfield Hall. There's an art installation going on that makes use of natural sunlight to create amazing nature scenes in small view boxes.
Excellent. It's called From Woods to Water, the interrelationship of living things. And FCTV had a conversation with the artist.
In the first place, they're not birdhouses, although, you know, I wouldn't mind if a wren nested in one of them. I mean, that would be perfect. It is a light box. They're meant to be seen by daylight. They're meant to be seen under day-lit situations that change, as well as seasonal ones. I love being out in the woods. All sorts of landscapes really intrigue me. This one is called a triad of scale. There are 3 parts to it. The smallest thing appears to be the largest, and the largest thing is working harmonically with the 3 arrangements. Water stewards, 2 life drawings of 1 turtle. There was an exhibition of rain falling on a lake surface or a water surface. And wherever the raindrops fell, there would be ellipses after ellipses after ellipses. So this was sort of my idea of what the concept conveyed. This is called Lithobodies sylvaticus, which is a wood frog. On the drawing that I did was along a trail at the base of this hill, and I nearly stepped on it, but it jumped, and I was able to see it, and then it froze into place. And so I did a pencil drawing of the frog first. I'll take this apart so you can see how it works. The green applied on this side, and it's actually a blue applied on the other. And then this is also painted on both sides. Some details of the leaves are like the shaded areas are painted on that side, whereas the field color is here. And then this one is also painted on both sides, but the only portion on the back side is here. But you can see that there's a color change in the image when it's turned over the other way, so that this sort of warm color can pass through the glass. I was born in Germany. My parents were displaced by World War II. Fortunately, we were able to immigrate to the United States at a time when the administration was more tolerant of immigrants.
We are so lucky at Highfield to feature Roman Tybinko's art. He is an artist on many levels. He's an exquisite craftsman, naturalist with a world of experience. I think everyone should come and experience it.
When we come back, we stop by a fundraiser for a local charity. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Jess Cole, the Acting Executive Director of Farming Falmouth. Here in Falmouth, we're losing farmland faster than most people realize. And with it, we're losing the local knowledge and skills that make our community resilient. The good news is, you don't need huge amounts of land to grow a lot of food. The techniques we use and teach are intensive, regenerative, and human scale, designed to restore the living soil and make the most of every square foot. This year, on just a quarter acre, our service garden produced more than 9,000 pounds of fresh, healthy food, all donated to the Falmouth Service Center and Cape and Islands Veteran Outreach Centers. And we're continuing to grow. Recently, we purchased a 6-acre parcel we call the Patch, which we're preserving forever as local agricultural resource. It's our home base for community agriculture and education. On the Patch, we've expanded the service gardens, added an educational homestead garden, built a greenhouse, and welcomed our first farm lease, a local project we call the Chicken Bus. One of our goals is to welcome at least one new farmer by next spring to the Patch. Our members, donors, and volunteers are the lifeblood of this work, and we invite you to be part of it, to grow with us as we build a stronger, more resilient local food system right here on Cape Cod. You can learn more at farmingfalmouth.org or come visit our table at this season's Winter's Farmers Market downtown. I'll leave you with our Farming Falmouth motto, good food for all.
Welcome back.
Habitat for Humanity has saved the date for the 9th annual Walk, Run, Ride for Homes. Here's more from Sandra Harrison.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Harrison. I'm the Volunteer and Community Relations Manager for Habitat for Humanity of Cape Cod. So for those unfamiliar with Habitat for Humanity of Cape Cod, our geographic range is from Provincetown to Bourne. We've built in all 15 towns. We're nearing our 200th home to be built here on Cape. Our mission is to partner with families in need of an affordable home to build one of their own, fostering stability, self-reliance, and a strong sense of community. The homes are truly built by the community alongside the future homeowners, donors, volunteers, sponsors, and the communities we are building in. We are also gearing up for our golf tournament, Home and One golf tournament in June. And then our really big fundraising event is in September, on Sunday, September 13th. It's our Ride for Homes event. It's our 9th annual event this year. It's at the U.S. Coast Guard Station in Sandwich Marina. It's super fun, super laid back, not timed. It's not a race. Cyclists, riders can choose from either 14, 20, or 50 miles along the scenic Cape Cod Canal. The routes go down the 20-mile goes to Mashpee Island and back. The 50-mile one goes to Woods Hole and back. It actually follows this Shining Sea path in Falmouth. And we also have running and walking options too. So if you're not into, riding a bike, we are e-bike friendly, by the way. But if you want to walk or run, we have 5K and 10K options along the beautiful canal. And honestly, if you want to just go a mile and come back, that's fine with us, as that's fine with you. We'll have yoga, games, we'll provide lunch. So we're going to do lobster rolls and burgers. It's super fun. You get to hear from homeowner speaking. We have been super lucky, and every year it's sunny and shining and just a beautiful weather day. We get you home by 1 p.m. because we all know there's usually a Patriots game, so we know that everyone wants to go and cheer our favorite football team here in New England.
You know, Eileen, I might have to just break out the old bike for September 13th.
Oh, I hope you do. Yeah, give me a ride. So the Cahoon Museum of American Art recently opened for the season. We spoke to curator Leanne Ream to hear about their new exhibits.
Every season, the Cahoon Museum has something new and exciting to offer. We have a rigorous roster of exhibitions that we plan. And this season, spring, we have Tiffany's Gardens in Glass. Tiffany's Gardens in Glass is curated by the Neustadt Collection in New York. The Neustadt is a premier collection of Tiffany lamps and windows, some of which are on display through this very special exhibition, along with rare pieces from the Tiffany archive, so photographs that inspired the people who were designing the windows in Tiffany's studio. People coming to the Cahoon Museum can expect to be inspired by the same floral designs and photographs of flowers that first inspired the makers in his studio. Illuminations, the Art of Light, continues these luminous conversations through the work of 4 Massachusetts-based artists who are using light as a primary medium in their work. We also have installations by local artist Neil Orange Peel, who will be offering a demonstration on stained glass here at the museum, as well as Alfie Glover with installations both in the galleries and next door in his series Gateway to the Gardens. We offer new exhibitions each spring, summer, and fall, which means that Tiffany's Gardens and Glass closes on June 7th, so make sure you make it out to see this very special exhibition before it leaves the Cape for good. Our mission to create conversation between the historic regional art and craft of New England in conversation with contemporary art of the region really leads all of our exhibit planning here at the Cahoon Museum. We're always looking for the next big thing, whether it's a traveling exhibition like Tiffany's Gardens and Glass or contemporary artists, and our exhibitions are planned through talking among staff members and volunteer committees to visiting local artist studios. While visitors are being drawn in by our wonderful Tiffany exhibition, Illuminations, the Art of Light has so far been the exhibition that is igniting the most conversation. It features Massachusetts-based artist Don McKenzie, David Myers, Caleb Cole, and Justine Crosby as they illuminate conversations on history, place, and identity. The Cahoon Museum of American Art is open Wednesday through Sunday, 10 to 4. Folks looking to learn more about the Cahoon Museum can find us online through our website, cahoonmuseum.org, or on our social media. We're on Facebook as the Cahoon Museum of American Art, Instagram at Cahoon Museum, and TikTok at cahoon.museum. Members also receive special access to members-only events and programs related to our exhibitions, so please feel free to sign up for more information through our newsletter on our website.
They have such a rich history at the Cahoon Museum. It is always great to see how they create discussions around the art, as well as they sort of highlight the local artists, which I love.
Such a cool place.
Yeah.
And when we come back, we'll go in depth with a local artist. Stay with us.
I am David Ryder, the interim priest at St. Barnabas, and I welcome you both to our website and to our parish ministry as a whole. We've gathered as a worshiping community since 1888. Over many generations, we have evolved our understanding of God's hand at work in the world. Today, that means we seek to offer beautiful worship with compelling preaching. We seek to foster a community of spiritual intimacy and mutual care, and we seek to serve the Upper Cape communities from which we draw our parishioners with a rich mix of social justice and charitable concern. We gather as a parish in the Episcopal Diocese of Massachusetts, and we anchor our diverse ministries in Sunday worship. From September through June, we celebrate the Holy Eucharist at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock a.m., with the earlier service following a more traditional spoken rite, and our 10 o'clock Eucharist with choir and organ to inspire God's praise. For July and August, we typically combine worship into a 9 o'clock liturgy and welcome the many vacationers who grace our town. Also on Sundays, we have begun a 9 o'clock parish forum to engage a variety of issues while strengthening our faith and our bonds of affection. Community outreach serves as a core priority of our mission strategy. Every Tuesday and Thursday, for example, our parish Great Hall hosts a place at the table with hot food and warm hospitality for anyone who desires to join us, no questions asked. During this time, we partner with other community organizations to offer housing assistance, personal counseling, or a hot shower in a mobile van. A social justice ministry is discerning new ways that our parish might address the turbulent challenges of a hurting world. In spite of these vexing challenges, we also know how to have fun. We offer occasional parish breakfasts or dinners, and our seasonal activities like our Christmas fair, our summer strawberry festival, and multiple Lobster on the Lawn events bring hundreds of community residents to our campus. If you're looking for a new parish home, a particular program, or occasional respite on our beautiful campus, please look through our website for upcoming events or contact our parish office to speak with one of our staff. I look forward to meeting you in person, and I wish you a blessed day.
Welcome back. For our next story, all I need to do is turn to this gentleman next to me because the Chamber of Commerce has selected a new Citizen of the Year.
That's right, Eileen. Every year we receive dozens of nominations, and after a lot of deliberation, the distinction this year goes to Ron Nunes. He's a service-oriented guy with a long track record of helping the Falmouth Service Center and is currently the Vice President of the Farming Falmouth Board. Ron's fingerprints are everywhere, and when someone's in need, Ron has been there to help them.
Oh, congratulations to him.
amazing.
That's a lot of work he puts in, right?
Absolutely.
And are there still tickets for the Big Citizen of the Year, Debbie?
There are individual tickets and tables as well. You can go to the Chamber website to find out how.
You heard it here.
Okay.
There's new art at the gallery at FCTV from a familiar face of Falmouth Community Television, Lance Shinkle. Yeah, you know him, right?
Everyone knows
Let's see what he has to say about his work and the upcoming reception.
Hello and welcome to FCTV. My name is Lance, and we're doing a special showing of the different artwork that we've done in the different episodes. And that's going to be in April 19th, which is a Sunday, from 3 to 5. And we'd love to have everybody come down and support the arts. So let's take a little walk through and see how we're doing here. Come on in. We've got about 40 different pieces here, and there's different styles as we go through. Some more on this wall. And a lot of these paintings we've done in the different episodes. Here's a few paintings that we've done in different episodes. And this is Painting the Cape by Lance. And how I got started, I took some classes down in P-Town, and I was always drawn to the light on the Cape because you have that pink light because there's water on both sides of the Cape, and you get a nice, just a nice atmosphere. And I love painting outside, so I thought, well, why not? We'll just, have a little show. We try to do a weekly show, Painting the Cape with Lance. If you just go to Lance Shinkle, it'll come up, or if you go to FCTV channel, Painting the Cape, it'll also come up. So please come down, and it's a team effort here, which is great. My producer, Bruce Soule, kind of directs me through where I should sit, and he does all the editing and all that stuff. And so everybody's been a great help here, and the management, they couldn't be better. So, tell all your friends to come on down. April 19th, Sunday, from 3 to 5.
You can catch more from Lance with his show Painting the Cape on FCTV.
That's going to wrap up this edition of Falmouth in Focus. Thanks for joining us.
We'll leave you now with the sights and sounds of the recent town meeting. Until next time,
we'll see you around town.